On the eve of this new millennium, Time magazine made this incredible statement. The single most powerful figure, not merely in these 2 millenniums, but in all of human history, has been Jesus of Nazareth. Well, that's a pretty bold claim. So who was he? Scholars now know he was a real person who did live 2,000 years ago, because you see, ancient non-Christian historians wrote about Jesus. But who was he? Well, Jesus of Nazareth claimed to be the Messiah, that is, God in human flesh. Now, Muhammad, Buddha and Confucius never claimed to be God, but Jesus clearly did. Now, to make such a claim, Jesus was either mad or crazy, because if I said, hey, I'm God, you'd suggest I go see a psychiatrist. Or he's bad because he's lying, if he knew that he was not, but he claimed to be God. Or he's who he claimed to be, God in human flesh. Now, these are your only 3 choices: mad, bad, or God. So was he God? Well, archaeology and Bible prophecy helps us with this very important question. When archaeologists discovered the Dead Sea Scrolls, which were dated 100 to 200 years before Jesus was born, and they compared the scrolls with the Bible that we have today, they discovered that the Bible was essentially the same as the Dead Sea Scrolls. Now, this is important in light of more than 300 biblical predictions about the Messiah that were originally made 450 to 1,000 years before the time of Jesus of Nazareth, and of which we now have copies that go back to 100 to 200 years before he was even born. Now, these prophecies predicted such things as his birth in Bethlehem, his betrayal for 30 pieces of silver, his death by crucifixion, and his resurrection from the dead. But the most amazing of these prophecies predicted that the Messiah would be baptized in 27 AD. And Luke records precisely the date that Jesus was in fact baptized. Notice what he says. Now, in the 15th year of the reign of Tiberius Caesar, Pontius Pilate being the governor of Judea, Herod being tetrarch of Galilee, his brother Philip, tetrarch of Iturea in the region of Trachonitis, and Lysanias, tetrarch of Abilene, while Annas and Caiaphas were the high priests. Now, history and archaeology have both confirmed the accuracy of Luke's statement. For all these people that were just read about were in fact real people living during the 15th year of Tiberius Caesar. History even reveals that the 15th year of Emperor Tiberius was in fact 27 AD. Now, Luke tells us what occurred in 27 AD. Notice what he says. When all the people were baptized, it came to pass that Jesus also was baptized, and the Holy Spirit descended in bodily form like a dove upon him. There it is. Jesus of Nazareth was baptized, you see, and when he was, the Holy Spirit came on him. Luke puts it this way in his book of Acts. Notice what he says. God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Spirit and with power. Did you catch it? The word anointed, you see, is the Hebrew word Messiah, and the Greek word is Christ. At his baptism in 27 AD, Jesus of Nazareth became Jesus the Christ, the Anointed One. But you see, Daniel had predicted this over 500 years before. You see, Bible prophecy reveals very clearly that Jesus is the Christ or the Messiah. In other words, he's God in human flesh. But there's much more. The prophecy even predicted that Jesus would be crucified in 31 AD, and he actually was. You see, which is why Sir Isaac Newton, the man famous for the law of gravity and a keen student of Bible prophecy, had this to say about the prophecy of Daniel 9. He said, it's the foundation stone of the Christian religion. Now, you can check all of this out for yourself in our free online course called Secrets of Prophecy. Visit our website and learn more today.